Welcome to Reread, where I'm rereading through the expanded universe in chronological order. We are on the Star Wars Adventures, basically the episode 2 adventures, though they're just called Star Wars Adventures. And it's book number 1 written by Ryder Wenham called Hunt the Sunrunner. The Sunrunner is this ancient ship from back in the day that went into the unknown regions 4,000 years ago. No one knows what happened to it. It starts off with this crew, discovers it, and they're like, oh my goodness. But then suddenly, all the power to their ship runs out and they're dead in space and you don't know what's going on. And then it starts the adventure off. Anakin and ObiWan and Butler Swan, who is in episode 2, she is the oriental Jedi who's fighting it out in the arena in the movie Attack of the Clones. I was really happy to see that she was in it, and I remember when I was first reading this, I think I thought that maybe she would be an essential character in episode 3. That may have been one of the rumors, if I recall. There she is in the background. Don't worry, she's going to be a bigger role in episode 3. I don't know if that was an established rumor or not, but yeah, there are so many rumors when episode 2 came out, so who says what was real and what wasn't. But it's the three of them. They're going on a mission to, there's a disagreement. Now that the ship's been found, the planet Fondor and its moon, Nalistia, I guess is what it's called, are fighting over who gets the rights to have the ship. And they bring the Jedi in to basically negotiate a treaty between the two of them. Because they know if it goes to the Senate, it's going to take forever. Plus, the Jedi are on this mission because they said, hey, people are already starting to leave the Republic. We need to do what we can to make the people who are still in the Republic happy. Because if one of them isn't happy over this, the other one's going to leave the Republic, and go off on its own. Or this confederacy of planets, which haven't been formed yet. But it's kind of unintentionally, I say unintentionally, but even though Ryder Wenham knew about the comic books, to be fair, on the Republic comic books that I just reviewed, at the end of this, without Senator Grayshade, the votes go against the Republic and planets start breaking away. The first few planets start breaking away from the Republic at the end of that comic book series by John Ostrander. And I'm wondering, did Ryder know that? It's quite possible he did, because Ryder is very astute at looking at all the books, the comic books and everything. And if it happens around his time era, he's going to make a mention to it. So I wouldn't put it past Ryder. If it was an unintentional connection, good on him. But because it's Ryder Wenham and he does so much study on the expanded universe before writing anything, even a children's, exclusive book club book from Scholastic, he makes sure to fit a lot of EU in it. Now, as you know, this book starts off with a big story and then lets you continue on by playing the game, bringing the game book out and playing as a character. And the featured character in the first one is, of course, Anakin Skywalker. Or you can continue reading, or you can do both, I guess. And so it kind of breaks it up a little bit. These things are about 90 pages, roughly, or more or less, 10 page more or less. And there's a lot of fluff in there, meaning when a chapter ends, there's a blank page, another title for, chapter 2. And then you turn around, there's another blank page, and then here's the next story. Or the word starts counting. But they still count those 3 blank, basically blank pages. So in reality, it may even be like 75 page little novel short stories in a way. They're easy to read. You can sit down and read them for about an hour or so. So I blew through a ton of these at once. It's a good thing because then I got a full idea of what the overall story arc is. It's Ryder Wenham. It's pretty good. Basically, Obi-Wan and Anakin getting starfighter pilots to, they're fending off. Oh, they find out that this ship, the Sunrunner, is not the original Sunrunner. It looks like it on the outside. It looks like the original, but on the inside, it's a brand new ship. It's got a tractor beam and holograms installed in it, which is why it's trapping other ships. There are droids who are running it. And this is the old Anakin and Obi-Wan that joke with each other, the ones we see at the beginning of episode 2. It's not that Anakin's letting his anger get the best of him, even though there may be some moments here or there. There's one moment where he destroys all these droids and goes, oh, he kind of flinches like, why did I destroy him like that? I should have interrogated one. So then he picks up the head of a droid, fixes it real quick, and as the battery's dying, he's trying to interrogate the droid and get all the information he can. But he realizes, I thought too fast there. But there's a lot of humor and quips between Obi-Wan and Anakin, like we see in episode 2. We see that they've, just become fast friends now, and they work better together. And it's not all about, foreshadowing Anakin's going to be dark, or that Anakin has some anger issues No, it's about enjoying how the good in him, that Obi-Wan sees in him. We get to see that too. So there's a lot of decent scenes there. Writer does for a children's book, he gives top quality. I'll give him that. So it's pretty good. At the end, he destroys the ship because it's about to crash into the planet on Fondor and I don't know, explode or something. So he blows up the ship, but his starfighter gets damaged and has to crash land on the moon of Nalistia, or whatever you call it. Nalistia, whatever, I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce that. And while he's on the planet, he sets up a camp and he looks, and there's this ferocious animal coming out of the woods, and it jumps at him. And that's where it ends. And I forgot it ended on a cliffhanger. I thought as one adventure had a pseudo ending, there's a continuation for the next book, but it wasn't a cliffhanger. So that's kind of wild. These books came out once a month, and you're thinking, was I on bated breath of what would happen next? Or did I just wait and read these all at once? I can't remember. But anyway, so far, book 1, really good. What about book 2? I'll talk about it next time.